This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online. Well, there's still billions of naked people online 24 hours a day. And I found more nudist pictures on the internet because apparently my hometown is trying to teach me that I'm not going to be a good dad one day. So only the law is allowed to be nudists around their families. That's what the law is trying to teach me and everything. You know, no disrespect to the law, no disrespect to my neighbors, no disrespect to my country and flag and or anybody. But I think it sucks that I'm still getting out-of-date nudist pictures on the sites. And the only reason why they dragged out my case is they didn't have enough to put me away and do what you guys did to me as your hometown hero. Who sits around and try to get their veterans in trouble back home in the first place? So I found it's like, oh, Commiso is going to keep watching porn. It's legal to watch porn in the United States. Does the law know that? What do you expect people to do if porn is legal in the United States? Make porn of themselves. You know, like I said, the only thing that's holding the internet together is butt naked people in the world. So I'm using sex.com and the sites that is attached to that site, and I'm thinking to myself, they must, if they really want to get me in trouble, they must go out of their way as my hometown law and post them pictures on them sites themselves as the sites are. I'm kind of confused or whatever. Why do people go around and sit around and try to get their heroes in trouble back home? As for one, I think the law posts them pictures up on them sites themselves. Imagine them being a monitor of porn. You know, I agree practice safe sex, but imagine monitoring porn 24 hours a day. Eventually, the court themselves will get addicted to porn watching. The court and the law is more addicted to porn than I am as monitors, right? Because apparently sex online is the worst thing after 9/11 attack in New York City for people to go out of the way to pick on. You're calling me names and bullying me. To go as a hometown, as people mock me, as people have sex in public places nowadays. So sex is, you act like people hate sex. People don't hate sex. I think you just hate me as a veteran back home. Because, you know what? It sucks to use the internet and you all claim that I have privacy, but I don't have privacy on my computer. So I'm sitting here thinking, well, if the law is monitoring the internet sites, then the law knows what's on the internet sites, right? I hope you took a job to monitoring porn, because that's the worst thing on the internet after 9/11 attack in New York City. You'll figure by now the court knows what's on the sites. So they must like the internet sites themselves as cops and lawyers around here and judges, and I gotta get Therapy, while they all mock me as I'm trying to protect the American flag and country while you all call me names and mock me as your veteran back home. So, I don't know what to do because you dragged out my case. So I bet my case open, closing, open, closing, open, closing, open, closing, open, closing, open, closing. And since you didn't find anything bad, you have to extend and monitor my. How does the law monitor the internet and the site for you to extra monitoring American hero after 9/11 attack in New York City? So I believe you took that job to monitoring porn because you like watching porn. Hey, I could get paid monitoring porn and don't get in trouble with the law because I'm the law, and I only get few people in trouble because you could get the whole damn world in trouble if you wanted to as the law, but somehow you all came down hard on me and bullied me or something. So you took that job because you like watching butt naked people too as the law, as monitors. So it kind of sucks that I'm a human being and I consider myself an American citizen. And on top of that, I did serve my country the best of my ability as Commiso and everything. That has to mean something to my hometown law or whatever. So you took that job to monitor butt naked people so you won't get in trouble with the law. What if things reverse? What if people as the law go after the law as you got billions of naked people on your computers as a law? Why not reverse that? You all get upset too as the law. Right? You watch the same internet. I'm watching the same internet. So what's up to hate in my hometown? You're all Americans around my hometown law, Americans, and I didn't do nothing to nobody. I didn't do nothing to the monitors of my hometown law. I didn't do nothing to my neighbors. So I got people actually sitting there and trying to get me in trouble while I should be on overhauling by now, and my van should be in the 4th of July parade as your hometown hero. But instead, I got people getting mad at me, and I'm thinking, hey, the stuff that you try to get me in trouble with is still up on the internet. I think it's kind of fucked up that you allow me to get in trouble of the oldest porn in the world on the internet, for one. Then you all acts like they're upset of nudity, but they're sitting at court in jail cells mocking prisoners of what they watch on their computers in the jail cells and everything. Oh, we allowed to do it because we got a badge. You could get fired by being a cop in the law. And personally, as your hometown hero, I really don't care if you get fired as the law back home to bully me and pick on me like you did. And what, y'all, oh, I get it. You all didn't serve your country around here. Now you all feel like you gotta be tougher than me and jump me around here. I get it. So I think it's unfair that the law could sit on your computer and watch porn off of your computer as a law while they're at court and while there's still violence and crime on the internet. They worry about me more than the crime on the internet as the law. They worry about me as your hometown hero more than them. I don't understand. If the law doesn't like us doing something, how come we allow to watch it over 24 hours a day? Then you get mad at us. So I'll get it set up back home as your hometown hero, because apparently The law claims that they hate sex, but they can sit there 24 hours a day monitoring people's computer and acting like they don't know what sex is at court around here. You know, I hope the law is smart enough to know people are going to have sex without the internet. You know, sex is going to happen. If the monitor's there to protect me from free sex in America, how safe, you know, I would think the internet be safe for everybody. Because you act like kids don't look up shit on the internet as the law. It's my fucking fault that there's billions of naked people. Billions of naked people. Billions of naked people. They said, what are you talking about? There's billions of naked people. Yeah, you all can hack me and block me from porn as your hometown hero. But that's the reason why porn makes billions of dollars, because billions of people in the world watches porn. Porn is not a threat on the internet. People are restraining me like they're terrorists and gangsters outside after 9/11 fucking sucks, dude. As your hometown hero and everything. You know, I'm an American citizen. I'm supposed to stand up for what I believe in. And if I see the whole town butt naked online and the whole world, I think you all just picking on me because I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. Because I'm nice to people. I've been nice to people my whole life. I'm not a mean person. I'm not an angry person. I'm not some kind of whatever people are nowadays on the internet. I got jealous. You got jealous of me. I got my hometown law jealous of me because I found the site chat. It's like, oh, we didn't find enough to get them in trouble in the first place. So now we're going to allow them to monitoring for years because, oh, Commiso is going to figure out where the internet is. I pay for the internet. I pay for the internet at Verizon. Am I allowed to use the internet at all when I pay for it? I bought my computer. You know what's messed up? The security it blocks you as monitors. You know, that's why you hate when I put on Nord or security or Duck Hunt or whatever, that Duck privacy and everything. Because it blocks you from my computer. You are getting blocked for a reason. As I'm an American citizen. And I deserve my privacy back home as a disabled combat veteran. This stuff, they claim that I'm going to be a bad dad one day because there's billions of naked people online and billions of this. If you get me in trouble as your hometown law because you're some jerk-off asshole sitting in jail cell in court trying to get me in trouble on purpose because you can jerk off in the jail cell around your damn prisoners and then get mad at them, there must be something wrong with you and you took that job and there's something wrong with you. Because eventually that backfires. I know everybody claims they got a weapon and they're all tough outside. But your weapon will backfire by mocking people. As you've been mocking me for years as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. Do you think it's right to mock a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City? Well, I got assholes that want to kill me because them assholes in the world, and I deserve to get mocked by the people I served my country for. Don't you think that's kind of fucked up to do after 9/11 attack? So, I'm getting treated unfairly. I'm not trying to put down the government or country or flag or everything or whatever you are, but the military did taught me to stand up for myself. Now all the information's not even right on me and everything, you know. I think it sucks that the law monitors porn and they can jerk off at court and fucking mock people and make bully people while they're watching porn off of my goddamn laptop. So how long do I have to get monitored as your hometown hero while I use the same internet and sites as the law? Do you even get what I'm saying? You know, nowadays it kind of sucks that people get you in trouble on purpose in the first place. You know, I have a clean record. I want to keep my clean record. And I think, what, do I just stop watching porn? Sex, just because you label something on the internet as porn, sex is always going to be sex in the future too. So when they're going to legalize porn in America again, because it seems like they took all the magazines all around the stores, why are they taking my freedom away from me as an American citizen? At one point, I'd go to a grocery store and buy porn magazines and everything, and 7-Elevens all around here and everything. And they had porn at the mall at one point in time. Just because you're all stuck up people on the internet, only I can watch porn in the 21st century. How you all uptight on sex, but holy shit, when somebody dies on the internet, nobody gives a fuck. Oh, that's how I feel how people are. Oh, if it only happens to you, then y'all can get upset. So if somehow your doors get bust down as the law and monitors because they found out, holy shit, even the law over the years got addicted to the same porn that I'm allowed to watch on the internet. No, I don't want to watch violence. I don't want to watch crime. My duty was to serve my country so there be no crime and violence on American television and on the internet. But no, how the hell you all get upset over the naked body, but your kids right now are watching violence and crime and they're allowed to watch that? But, you know, your kids, I hope, as you was kids, you know, that's why they made American Pie movies. Well, at one point in time in America, people can joke about sex in America. Because sex is something, you have to have sex to have kids. Don't you know that, law? Where'd your kids come from, law? Monitor? Judge? Where'd your kids come from? You have to have sex to have kids and a family. So I can argue to the court that I see that, holy shit, people are more happy if there's more sex and people smoking weed and chilling online than you all coming up for a reason to hate on your American hero. I can come up, you all can argue to me why sex is bad. I can argue what sex, well, holy shit, I got cock block on Chatterbait back home as your hometown hero. That's nowadays the only reason why people get in trouble over free sex online. I have to get cock blocked by my hometown. Do you really think that was cool to treat me the way you guys treated me as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City? Because Commiso, with goofy glasses in the military and the wrestling team, as they must think I'm stupid now because I don't wear glasses no more. Because I got eye surgery in the military. So you must think I'm an idiot as my hometown court. I think it sucks that you all online for years, they don't care. They don't care. Do people care about me as a veteran in the first place? I don't answer my house phone because I get scam calls all the time. That's the world. I gotta get scammed by porn too on the internet. Even though that billions of naked people watches the same internet, I gotta get discriminated and bullied back home. How do you call your veterans names? If the law doesn't want to be called names, if the law don't want, I think the law does want to be called teddy bears. That's why you advertise porn on the internet. That's why they say, oh, somebody got in trouble with something. You're basically advertising that. What you did to Michael Jackson, you basically, oh, if we can convince the world that Michael Jackson watched porn, then I can watch porn too as the law and don't feel guilty about it. As you make me feel guilty that I came back home alive from a fucked up war on the internet. That's why they picked on Michael Jackson is the, oh my God, everybody knows Michael Jackson. So if we get in trouble by we can advertise this shit now by getting people in trouble by the law because they get paid to watch porn. But as a freak disabled combat veteran, I have to be mocked and called names so you all don't feel guilty that you all watch the same internet as Commiso, as the law. No, you know what? I wish I could have said this at court, but you all can't handle, people don't have balls at court no more. You don't want to stand up for me. That's the reason why you all did the things you all did to me. You're trying to make me look bad, what, worse than some bad guy on the internet? As your hometown hero? You know, I'm proud that I served my country. Look at that, man. I got an American Eagle holding my dog tags. I'm so proud that I served my country. I got an eagle tattoo holding my dog tags on my body and my unit. I was proud to serve my unit. When I was on first AD, I was proud to serve with my unit with first AD as an American citizen, as an American hero, as a veteran. Then when they said I was attached to 101, holy shit, I got the greatest units in the military. The greatest units in the military, in the Army. Everybody knows 101, right? I can't believe he put me away with my tattoos like that around here. You must have felt like shit when you saw this on my arm and sit there and try to screw my life over as the monitors and laws, right? You get more upset than me. I'm your hometown hero. Everybody knows 101. If people don't watch movies or whatever, everybody knows 101. That first AD, I got the toppest units. Everybody knows first AD too. Did you know Elvis Presley served his country over first AD? At Ray Barracks in Germany, they made a big deal that Elvis Presley served Ray Barracks. That's why I don't know why they shut down Ray Barracks, because Elvis Presley served his country there. You know, it sucks that everybody, I don't understand the conflict of helping your veterans out. You know, for one, I think it sucks that the law acts like sex is the worst thing in the world. Anybody that acts like sex they must be doing more wrong than you at the court and jail cells that act like sex is the worst thing on the internet. So, I'm an American citizen, and I'm an American. I don't think there's anything wrong with sex. If the law allows sex to happen all these years on the internet, I hope that's not the reason why people start wars and violence on streets in the world over free sex. Soldiers gotta die over free sex online because you all can't come up with a compromise of accept the fact that even kids knows what sex is in the 21st century, man. So, now, how people get set up watching free porn as your disabled combat veteran. You know, I have a disability. I'm letting out my feelings as a veteran. And they try to convince me I'm not allowed to use my internet that I pay for as a soldier. And let out, how I'm supposed to let out my feelings on YouTube? Because y'all claim that people listen to each other. But no, that's the one reason, number one reason why people can't get along with each other. People don't listen to each other. They believe everything they hear on the internet. And since they didn't have enough on 294 pictures, I had naked celebrities. I had nudist family pictures. If I'm studying to be a photographer, I'm like Michelangelo. I want to paint naked pictures as an artist. Because I live in the 21st century and nudity is not the big deal in the world in the 21st century. If you get me in trouble by the law as your hometown hero or not, by watching the same internet as the law back home, nudity is going to be up no matter what. So I'm going to be feeling bad. I'm like, holy shit, how the fuck you get one person in trouble by the law while there's billions of naked people online? You're bad friends to me, man. Because I'll be a greater father than the monitor. I'll be a better father than the judge. I'll be a better father than my law system back home. You know why? Because I explore the internet and I know what's on the internet as a father one day. The law sits there and act like the internet was invented yesterday, so you're all allowed to treat me like shit while you're all butt naked too online for the world to see you as the law too. So, what is it? I think people saw me making goofy videos and people, I want to act. Did anybody ask the celebrities if they want to act with a hero back home? I don't think you're all going to give me a chance to be anything back home as a veteran. Because that's all people do is screw each other's lives over on the internet. And I have a clean record still. Because I told the lawyer, I believe that I didn't have enough for you guys to chain me up after 9/11 as an American soldier for the world to see. And allowed you to talk shit about me and call me names as your hometown hero and everything. It sucks that people get treated like shit in the first place. Especially your hometown hero. So I'm doing my best as, the only reason, it's kind of weird that the security that I try to pay for, like Nord and whatever, and I got that duck hunt security private, and it blocks you as the monitor. You install something on my computer, you look like you install something that is super out of date as a software, and the security is blocking you off of my computer as the monitor and everything. So maybe your law is wrong. If everybody's a nudist around their families and kids, so you're allowed to be a nudist around kids in the 21st. Oh, everybody in America is allowed to be butt naked, and because we accept ourselves as human beings being butt naked in the 21st century. So your kids is going to see nudity no matter what. But you all had a nervous breakdown. We got jealous. No, you got jealous of me. People are starting to, when you're a nice guy in school, nobody noticed the nice guy, shy, quiet kid in school. But when you all sit there and try to get somebody in trouble, oh my God, I'm a famous motherfucker now because you all want to hate on me and the shit. That's kind of a fucked up way of raising your kids in the world nowadays, don't you think? Oh, the only reason why people know my name now because you're all talking shit about me on the streets. As your hometown hero on that live television 4th of July street. So, I feel like my YouTube videos are cool as hell. I think my YouTube videos are cool as hell. It's YouTube. That means it's my channel. I created a YouTube channel on television. For some reason, my YouTube channel is not working for some reason. But, you know what? Do I stop being Commiso? Do I stop being an American hero? Do I stop going from... I have goals and dreams. In 2 years, I'm going to... Look how many years you waste back home as a veteran. And I feel like I should have been in that Indiana Jones movie. I wish if Michael J. Fox, because he has Parkinson's disease, I could be Michael J. Fox stunt devil or something. If he can't move around in the movie, if that's what you're worrying about, I'm a short guy. I may be the same size. I don't know. I'm shrinking. I may be fatter than Michael J. Fox. But I don't know. If you grow out my hair, I can be a stunt. Why can't you do that to your veterans back home? Why do you sit there? What's up with my hometown court and law back home? Did I do something to you guys for you to sit there? Oh, I'm the only guy that knows where porn is when every fucking kid knows where porn is online. But I'm the only guy that claims that knows where porn is as shit pops up on my computer. So what advice issue? For real. You know, I feel like I'll be a good dad one day. Why? Because I found nudity on the internet? And your kids know where nudity is. If you're a monitor and court and law around here and you don't know that your kids know what nudity and sex is by now, then I would like to hire new people at court around here. That's why people got mad at Donald Trump. Donald Trump, as the president, was doing his job firing people because you wasn't doing your job. And that's why he got mad at him. And that's why you're trying to screw Donald Trump's life over as the president. And I'm your goddamn American hero back home. They have the nerve to try to screw my goddamn life over too as your hometown. What the hell is wrong with you guys? If I'm a veteran that's protected my flag and country, I don't think it's right for you all to go sit around and act like you don't know what goes on the internet while there's gangs and terrorists on the internet, right? At least I didn't join your fucking groups. I joined First AD. Holy shit. I'm way cooler than every goddamn gangster and terrorist online being First AD and one-on-one serving my country. So I deserve a way more respect from my hometown law and monitoring court around here. I ain't no ghetto punk on the street trying to beg for respect. I earn my respect as your American hometown hero on a 4th of July. So I respect myself enough. You know what? If nobody has the balls to stand up for the American heroes, I have the balls to stand up. That's what's your problem nowadays. You all act like you're all tough in the world, but you're all sensitive when, like Donald Trump, president, trying to change the world for the good. People don't want gangs on the streets anymore. Terrorists, I hope you realize the whole world thinks you're a fucking asshole starting wars in the world as terrorists. Don't you fucking know that? But I'm an individual. I guess I have a mind of my own on the internet, and I'm not a robot like the hometown law and everybody around here. And that's when people get upset with you. I did studies in high school too in history. And I learned that anybody that stands up for themselves and have a mind of their own in history, like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Kennedys, Abraham Lincoln, you know, people like that, you all have balls to stand up to the good guys in the world. And you know what? It sucks that we are capable of a lot of cool things as shit. America landed on the moon. We got internet. I could talk all around the world because there's the internet. We got robots now. You know, we don't even have to send soldiers to war no more. We're gonna have robots like Terminator and shit. So no soldiers have to die anymore because there's robots. What happened if the robot has a mind of their own and say, hey, I'm a robot. I'm not a human being. I'm not in your stupid conflict of, holy shit, people as human beings can't get along by now on planet Earth, and animals can get along better with each other than people being on Earth. That tells a lot how we are as people in the world. You're a bunch of haters. You saw me on Chatterbait, got jealous because celebrities were chatterbaiting with me. I can't be anything back home. That's what you teach your kids. You teach your kids they have to join some corny-ass gang outside to make it in the world. No, you don't. It's a free country. If they're smart enough, they can send their kids to school because we got the greatest schools in the world in America in the 21st century. People come to America for a reason. To go use our American system as a free country. So, I watch the same internet as everybody else, but if you realize somehow people come down hard on nice people in the world. I don't understand. Y'all big bad motherfuckers in the world claim that you own a street as a corny gang in the world when you don't own shit. It's a free country. Nobody owns streets of America. And you all can't handle what I have to say because you gotta wake up and realize, shit, I'm a pussy gang outside. And why is it so hard to you all sit around and talk about respect as a pussy gang outside, but you can't show me any kind of respect as your American hero back home? I'm the one that could have got killed. That's the fucked up part about this storyline. It's like, since people can hack your computer, now people can claim that they got their higher up and now they can run your life because they hack your computer. It's my life that I have to run. I know it's going to take a lot of responsibility raising kids. I don't even have a bad nature around kids. Oh, I get it. Since you all got no balls to watch porn off of your computer at the jail cell in hometown, because they don't want to find out, holy shit, they jerk off the same thing at jail cells around here. So they have the nerve to call people names and put people away. So they got no balls to watch free porn in America around here. That means you became a hater. You accept the fact that you could be naked around kids as the law as a nudist, but you can't accept me as your hometown hero on a 4th of July street. I'm doing my best because seems to me all people do nowadays is find ways to hate on each other. We all can have world peace and have no gangs and everybody can have no violence on the streets in the world. But you all became haters in the world. You find an excuse to hate on me. That's why you're still modern. You all can say, holy shit, I don't even know why we did, because you're afraid that you're going to get sued. You know, if I was Michael Jackson, the only reason why Michael Jackson didn't sue you, because he was a billionaire, and he probably could sue anybody as if you're a billionaire. Because Michael Jackson had a good heart, and he didn't want the kids to cry. So you make Michael Jackson feel guilty watching the... I don't even think he had time to use his computer. He was trying to solve world peace in the world as Michael Jackson. He was traveling the world singing to every country to claim that What's wrong with America? There's nothing wrong with America. There's only a few faults in America. As I understand, that's the only reason why. That if I was Michael Jackson, I don't know. I guess I have a good. I'll feel bad too if I made a kid cry, because I was born in the '80s, so I got that '80s heart. I'm at one point. We all got along with as kids around here, but since you grow up as an adult, you all become assholes or something. When people come an adult, you become an asshole. That's why kids want to stay kids. I can't believe adults allow their kids to get involved in violence on the streets and the war. The kids want to play on the streets. Hey, corny ass fucking assholes in the world. Can you allow your kids to play on the streets in the world? You know what I'm fucking saying? You all worry about how their kids' lives online. Allow your kids to play on the streets, you corny ass gang outside. You won't, because you all haters. You can't accept the fact that we're all human beings on planet Earth as people. You can't accept that I'm American. You all think I'm a fake soldier. Is that what you do? Oh, if a veteran can't come home from war right off the internet while you see my videos at war, if a veteran can't prove that they're a veteran, you're allowed to treat a human being with disrespect? That's how I feel. I have to keep, holy shit, my hometown sitting outside still thinks I'm not a veteran back home. Well, I look like one of the damn movies. If you all want to grow out your fucking beards and shit, like you all whatever. If I grow out my beard, I look like a fucking soldier that you made a movie about. But, you know, I gotta keep even though I'm a veteran, I have to keep my military bearings. You all want to kick my ass to prove that you're tougher than American hero in my hometown in the state of New Jersey, or pick on me or bully me or whatever. I have to overcome that. I have to say the only reason why people are sitting there trying to get you in trouble, because they're assholes, they're not their best friends. Yeah, I think it sucks that the law can't come up with a solution as free sex online, right? Even though their kids are watching porn at their house as the law and the cops, like we don't know that, as we're stupid Americans. We don't know what internet is as an American. That's what people treat Americans like we're idiots or something. But last time I checked, a lot of geniuses came from America. And everything. That geniuses moved to America. But I have to get treated like, even though the fact that I don't even have kids in my apartment, I live alone. You know, back in the 80s and 60s, you're allowed to have nudity on your walls because you live in a free American country, and then they came up with a system of saying, shit, it's my goddamn right to be butt naked. That's what soldiers died for, our freedom. So I'm standing up for my fallen soldiers that saying, how the fuck you all can sit there and act like you hate sex just to get me in trouble by the law back home while they fuck at court. And people don't know that because we're stupid Americans. We don't know that. So I'm being hated on as I think it sucks that the law could go home and chatterbait and judge. How you judge people? I thought I was taught that human beings can't judge human beings. It's not our responsibility as human beings. But that's the only thing people do nowadays. People can't get to know each other because the number one thing that people do is hack each other's lives and judge the shit out of each other. How are you going to have world peace and all you do is sit there and complain about each other, judging each other? No, I have a good heart. I'm just like my dad. My Commiso and you can talk shit about Commisos and McHughes, but my family has a big heart. You know, I do care about my family. That's why I got up after high school and I felt like I had to do something after. I watched 9/11 too. You all act like I don't know. You know, I was a freshman and you're in high school. What was it? I was a freshman in 2001 in high school. And I was watching 9/11. I still can't understand how people can be mean to each other like that after 9/11 too. I'm sitting there, I thought it was a movie. You know, I was in homeroom. Since I'm nice to the teachers and students, I said I had to use the bathroom, but I believe the teachers trusted me and my students in the school. So I went to the cafeteria to see what's going on in the cafeteria because there's a TV in the cafeteria. So there was nobody in the cafeteria. So the TV was on. So I sat down and I didn't know it was Action News that I thought it was some movie. And I thought, holy shit, they finally put a movie on in school. Then I saw people running through the hallways and you're in high school. Everybody was crying and upset. Then I took a second look at the television. I said, oh, this is not a movie. This is happening now, 9/11. And I was a freshman in high school. And I couldn't move. You know, I was in shock. I couldn't move. I didn't know. I felt like I had to do something. But I couldn't move and just stood and watched Action News. While I saw students running up the hallways and they're crying because some of the parents from UN High School worked in that building. So it sucks that people act like they care about each other at one point and then they all turn on each other and hate on each other for no goddamn reason at all. So I had to come home from war and my grandpa died. I was bawling my eyes out. I can admit, as a real man, I am a real man. I served my country. I went on a lot of convoys. I was a gunner. I was a driver. I was a TC. And I could have got kidnapped off the base by some jerk off and get my fucking head chopped off to come home for my hometown law acting like they don't know what free sex is on the internet. So, this is supposed to be my hometown. New Jersey is not that far from New York City. As the internet is smaller than you all, the law acts like, oh, we don't know what's on the internet because everybody hides on the internet. But it's a social media. It's like watching The Internship, and everybody knows what everybody does on the streets because of the internet. So I'm doing my best back home. I don't know if people are joking with me or whatever, but I think it sucks that I got treated like I didn't do enough. So at war, so I deserve to get in trouble by the law as your hometown hero. Well, holy shit, I was protecting my hometown law and my neighbors by going there and flying all around the world. There were times that I flew around the world by myself. I made the world brave flying around the world as Commiso, as a vet. All the veterans. And I was in Telfar, and we took a 3-day convoy to Ramadi, Baghdad. I went to all the bases too as Commiso. Just because you don't see me in the convoy, I was in the convoy too. If you look at the pictures of, everybody took pictures at the war, I was basically Every time something happened at war, Commiso was around making goofy videos and trying to make my soldiers laugh and my veteran, my battle buddy. I was there everywhere. I went to Snake Pit. I went to the Baghdad base because I had to anyways to go back home. The biggest base, I think it was Baghdad. And I had to fly home. I was flying in Black Hawks. That's cool as hell. You got people who have night vision, the 50 cal on the Black Hawk, and I flew in the Black Hawk. I flew in the biggest freaking planes at war. When are you going to talk about that on Action News as your hometown heroes? Because I'm tired. It seems they go out of the way to figure out where the negative story is, but they can't go out of the way and put positive news on television. So I did a lot of good in my life for y'all to determine that I'll be a bad dad one day. How can you say that to your hometown heroes? For one, y'all cock and blocking me from the real internet in the first place back home. Y'all act like I know where to go, but people set you up to fail. If I was an NCO and I set my soldiers to fail, I fail too as the NCO and get in trouble in the military too. So if the whole world is watching free porn, then the whole world should get in trouble with free porn if there was in the military. But I live in a civilian world where, in reality, only one person gets killed on the streets, and that'd be the good guy. Because people all walk around like they got balls, but you harm your good guys in the world. So, I don't know the conflict. I don't know how hard it is to help your veterans out. But, you know what? For somebody to teach me that I won't be a good dad one day, or teach me I'm not good enough to watch free porn back home, or, oh, there must be something wrong with me because I watch the same sex as the law, and they all watch it porn off them. That's why you don't hear the law computers getting reported on the internet, because they're sitting on your computer judging you. And I didn't pay my taxes for the law to sit on my computer and judge me and be a bad father one day. So I'm doing my best, as I still feel like, oh man, if they hate porn that much as the law, they will take all the nudity off the internet. But they can't do that as a law, can they? Because they like the porn themselves as the law. You know, it sucks that the world can sit and listen to Michael Jackson music. And it looked at one point around the 80s and the early 90s that the whole world was singing world peace and everybody was chilling. And then you all turn out the way you guys are as people in the world. You're a bunch of haters that claim they listen to rap songs and understand them. Because if people understand rap music, there'll be no more fighting on the streets. That's why Tupac and Biggie was rapping. You act like Tupac and Biggie was trying to clear up the streets and shit and chill everybody out with their music as other rappers. So I came home to haters on my computer. I gotta we gotta sit on Commiso's computer longer because he's gonna find porn again and watch it, because that's what I'm supposed to do in a free country. You know, it's legal to watch free porn, and since you all mess it up, it's my fault that you're all allowed to party with each other butt naked online as a corny gang outside and sit there and determine that I'll be a bad dad one day. So I don't know what type of soldier I was as a soldier, I felt like I was just like, I was there to cheer people up because I'm a goofy guy. And when the soldiers were sad and angry, I was there to make them happy, kind of soldier. And to come home and people teach you what? I think I did enough at war to be American hero back home. I'm sorry. If I had a chance, I shoot every bad guy. I aim for their heads. When I was on the ranges, I trained myself to aim for the head for some reason. So don't act like I could have shoot a bad guy at war. I think I could have shot every single one of you guys. But I'm back home in America. As American television claim that everybody's a bad guy online, I'm not a bad guy. I'm an American soldier after 9/11. And America ain't that bad as American television or the internet. So, while you all sit there and watch free porn off of people's computers as the law in my hometown in Trenton around here and in jail cell, over time people are going to get mad at that. Because people, it's like, there's no conflict in the world and world peace. But it seems some few people like to start conflicts in the world. So, don't you think over time people will get upset that I think it sucks that you all set me up for one as an American citizen over free sex, and people will get upset that you all can sit there and get upset at people as you all butt naked as the law at court around here? Don't you think over time people get upset about that kind of stuff? So, I don't understand people. I don't think I want to try to understand people, because by now we should have world peace all the time in every country. There should be no fighting in every country because we evolved. We're supposed to evolve. If we can fly people in outer space and have internet and robots on planet Earth, we as people should evolve. Nobody should get in trouble with free sex online by now, and as we evolve as a human being. We're supposed to be going forward and advance ourselves as people. As at one point in time, you know what? You all worry about screwing each other's lives, but we all live on the same planet on the internet. And it's our planet that's keeping us alive. So you all can sit there and screw each other's life over and call each other's name, but we all live on the same goddamn planet. And one day, we're going to have to figure out how to fix our planet. Guys, damn dude, only a few people don't die from cancer, but people still die from cancer. We're losing our oxygen on planet Earth. Our bodies need to breathe in our planet. Instead of sitting there trying to screw my goddamn life over because you're all some stuck-up monitor or some stuck-up judge or some stuck-up law system or a stuck-up guard around here or some corny-ass gang outside. We don't have to fight with each other. We have enough resources to survive, and nobody has to live on the streets as people in the world. No kid can go hungry on planet Earth because we're smart enough to feed that kid in that country. You ever watch these shows that say kids are hungry in this country, and you got all these adults eating a cheeseburger around that kid, and they got McDonald's, and they can't send their kids to get McDonald's in their country? So, I don't understand. And then they say, oh, animals are on the streets dying, pets. And people can't take care of the animals too. They got, well, what's up with that? I figure as the great country that I live in as an American, it shouldn't be that much negative on American television. But I guess everybody goes to court nowadays. It don't matter if you have a clean record, a nice person to serve your country. They have nothing else better to do. They board at court to pick on me and bully me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Meanwhile, if there is one bad guy on the streets, you all worry about sending each other to court and figure out how. I don't understand. I don't understand why people are so mean to each other in the 21st century. You guys help each other out at court. I bet my case been open and closed so many times. Look how many years went by. And every time I go to court, I see somebody different. What? Because I think you really want to get me in trouble. You're trying so hard. You don't want me to succeed in life. And you do that to your kids. As a corny gang outside. You won't allow your kids to succeed in life because they can do something better in life than join a corny gang outside in the 21st century. Oh, I'm supposed to bow down back home as a veteran, some corny gang outside, and I could have got my head chopped off from some corny gang outside? So, my grandpa died. I think it sucks after my grandpa died, y'all decided to sit there and pick on me after my grandpa died. As I should be further in life. Because, for one, I served my country. You would figure it's an honorable thing to serve your country. So, you respect all my battle buddies and veterans being don't we deserve a good life? Back home as veterans, don't we deserve a good life? No. People nowadays go out of their way to sit there and screw your lives over. So, when somebody gets screwed over of free porn, the law don't allow you to explain where you found the porn. They make you believe that you made that picture and made that video online as a person while there's billions of naked people online. But if you could explain to the law where you got that picture and the video at the law, they will all look like an idiot, like they don't know how to use the internet at court around here, and they don't know what's on the internet, and why the hell you're monitoring the internet if you don't know what's on the internet as the law on the internet. So I didn't expect to get treated like this as a disabled combat veteran. You know, I may not be most popular veteran or whatever, but everybody knows that Commiso served this country after 9/11, at least in my hometown in the state of New Jersey. People act like they can't find information on the internet or don't know what's going on, all confused, but if kids are smart enough to use the internet, then adults are smart enough to use the internet. So I don't know how hard it is to keep billions of nakeds safe from free sex online by now on the internet. As we all know for a fact, the only reason why the internet is still up is everybody's butt naked and happy. You ever see butt naked people? They're all happy in the picture. They're all happy and having a good time being butt naked. So I can argue to the court, why is it okay for your naked ass to be viewed to entrap people online and kids view you too, but I'm going to be a bad father one day as a disabled combat veteran? How do you even come up with a storyline on Action News like that? How can people come up for ways to put down your veterans like that, man? So I think nowadays people sue Action News. People sue cops. People sue the lawyers. People sue the judge. People sue the therapists. People sue the monitors. Because I don't want to go to jail for no reason or prison as your hometown hero. I did enough in my life for everybody to stop picking on me back home and monitoring my computer like I'm an asshole because I served my country after 9/11, and that's the best story you all can come up with as best friends. And nowadays people I can't. Do you hear everybody's getting in trouble with sex online on the internet? No, it's only like 2 people. 2 or 3 people get in trouble over billions of naked people. Do you think that's cool? Is that justice? Is that right? Seems like, I don't want to get caught with porn on my computer at guard and judge and the lawyers and the monitors and the therapists and the jail cells. So I'm going to pick on him to distract people that, holy shit, we're stupid Americans and we don't know that the damn judge watches porn at court around here. Right? To get somebody in trouble with free sex, billions of sex online, you will have to be watching porn too at court around here. So they just stare at me like I'm an asshole. You made me feel like shit at court in my hometown. You just stare at me like I'm the only guy that knows where sex is on the internet. What kind of shit is that? Is that the best way to welcome back your American hero back home? Oh, we've been fucking online in public places as the law and the corny gang outside and everybody, but we're going to go out of our way to make you feel bad as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I won't do that to you guys. That's why Michael Jackson, I can't believe nobody even stood up for Michael Jackson. I grew up on Michael. At one point, are they going to do that again? They had Michael Jackson for the whole week. They were playing Michael Jackson every single day, every whole fucking week. Because everybody was a big fan of Michael Jackson in the world. Well, you can't even put Michael Jackson back up on television? They should do that again. They should play Michael. Then everybody wake up and be good friends to each other again. You know, at one point, the law goes out of your way to help you as the law. The law didn't go out of the way to make you sound bad as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 because you got no balls to watch free sex off of your computers around here as a corny gang outside, and the law is sitting there acting like they're my mommy and daddies as my monitors, and I'm not responsible enough to, while the internet should be safe in the first place, responsible enough to make the right decisions in my life as a free American citizen. So in the future, they're going to legalize porn and weed in America again, the 60s in the future. Then you all can sit there and apologize to me. I think you all should apologize to me for what you guys made me go through as the monitor, acting like she's some ghetto. Oh, I'm at Trenton Court, so I'm allowed to treat people like I'm a ghetto motherfucker as the judge and the damn judge. Yeah, I want an apology from you guys as your hometown hero, knowing the fact that there's billions of naked people. And if I was on the internet or not, you're using it, your kids are going to see nudity nowadays in the 21st century without me on the internet. So I deserve an apology from my hometown. Because I could have got my head chopped off and blown up in pieces protecting your asses in my hometown as your American hero to come home and get treated like I won't be a good father one day. I need an apology from the state of New Jersey for my hometown law in the court around here for you to sit there and try to get me in trouble. Yeah, that's not how the law works. The whole point of having the law is so people can abide by the law and nobody gets in trouble with the law. That's the whole point of the law. Not to sit there and get people in trouble. I need an apology. My lip got split. I got jumped by a gang around the corner, covered in blood. I need an apology from my neighbors when I look out the windows. Apparently, they're all there to mock me while they can have their own life on the internet. I want an apology because I deserve apology. I'm a really good guy. I'm the guy that could have got killed after 9/11 for the law to sit there and act like their kids don't know what free sex is. I want an apology. I think since Donald Trump was our president, I think you need an apology to Donald Trump because you act like he was a bad guy while you all sat there and watched Donald Trump. I like that show, The Internship. What do you call it? It sucks that at one point people look at you as a good guy, and then all of a sudden, since they don't want to get in trouble with the law as the law themselves, they make you look the bad guy as your hometown hero. So I deserve an apology because you all voted for Donald Trump and to turn around and act like he's a bad guy. Maybe people don't have a life of their own on the internet, so they bully each other, pick on each other. There's the right way in America to fix America, and there's the wrong way. You're all smart enough to go fight for our justice as a free Americans the right way, and nobody has to die for American justice in a free country. So I deserve more respect than my monitor talks to me. I deserve respect from the judge. Even my lawyer should respect me as your goddamn American hero. Even my therapist should talk to me with more respect. I need an apology because you all sit there and act like kids don't know what the internet is in the 21st century. Only I know where to find things while you hack me and pop me up with these sites on the internet. So I deserve an apology from my hometown as I could have got killed by some jerk-off trying to tell me how to run my life. To come home from war for more people are trying to tell me how to run my goddamn life. I'm your best friend that stands up for you. You're the asshole that sits there and tries to screw my life over because you're an asshole and not a good friend to me. Michael Jackson was the best friend to the whole world. He wanted world peace. He wanted everybody to stop to have wars and violence in the world. Look what you did to Michael Jackson. You can joke in the movies, but damn man, you all put down how the hell you put down your American heroes online for the world to see in the fucking first place. So I deserve respect. I want my monitor to apologize to me. But the first day I saw my monitor, she talked to me like I'm a piece of shit soldier after 9/11. I want an apology from the judge as the judge pulled down his pants and like I didn't fucking see that while he was talking to me. I want an apology from the guards and the damn jail cells that allow me to stay there while you know for a fact they all fucked in the jail cell around here after 9/11 attack. I want an apology from my neighbors that dress like they're some kind of whatever and mock me, and when I look out the window, I want an apology. I deserve a lot more respect from my state of New Jersey while we got attacked in this New York City around here. I deserve a lot more goddamn respect from what you guys are giving to me. And you too. How long are you going to keep monitoring my computer until you all start to look bad and worse on my computer? I'm not allowed to get upset when people call me names and talk shit about me behind my back on the internet as your hometown hero, and I could have got my head chopped off from some jerk off in the world. So I deserve an apology because I go out of my way to be nice to people. I expect the same thing from you guys. As I'm willing to be nice to you, even the fact that you're talking shit about me as my hometown law and court around here, I'm still going out of my way to be nice to you. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. While you all act like you have an issue of free sex online, in our future, everybody will be butt naked in the world, walking around butt naked all around the world on the streets because you finally grew up and accept each other, even being butt naked as a human being on planet Earth. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City, Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online. And I did more good in my life for you all to sit back like I'm some, what? You're, because you didn't serve your country, I have to get treated like shit back home or something. I don't understand. I'm confused as your hometown hero. And my battle buddies are confused too. Because we still serving, protecting our country after 9/11 to get treated like shit. So this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso. I'm using the same internet and sites as the law online. So I don't know. Ain't my fault y'all can't figure out how to keep the internet site. You got all this damn law and billions of people in the world on the internet, but you can't figure out how to keep even safe sex from your kids, dude. Your kids are going to learn sex no matter if you get me in trouble as my hometown law, no matter what, dude. So whatever, you know, we all know how people are. You know, you all can sit around and sing Michael Jackson music to go outside and shoot each other. I don't understand that either. So I'm your hometown hero. I'm your best friend that came back home alive. I'm your brother. I'm your son. I'm your cousin. I'm your uncle. I'm an uncle now. I'm probably a grandpa somehow with my family. And I'm your best friend that came back home alive to sit there and screw my goddamn life over as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And my battle buddies, Michael Commiso.